this thing over towards your target. So throw a few passes without a ball, with that wrist loaded up. And real quick, if you notice, freeze. There you go. And real quick, sit. Okay. Hey, real quick, what you guys will find when you really snap this top wrist over, your bottom hand almost like falls off of the stick. Because what's gonna happen when I really snap this wrist over, the stick is gonna ultimately, your top hand is gonna go past your bottom hand, and it's gonna force the stick to almost fall on your bottom hands, which is okay. When we start shooting later, we're gonna do that action. We're also gonna pull through. But for these passes right now, the action we wanna manipulate is being here and flipping that top hand pass. Because what we're really doing here, because we're really breaking this down. If I'm throwing with Coach Matt, he's not paying attention over there. I'm throwing with Coach Matt. Every time I throw, I wanna load up properly, and I wanna flip my wrist over. And when I do that, what it is allowing me to like learn and understand is how to actually feel the ball come out of my stick. You can easily, if you want, you can easily throw the ball like this. Totally doable. Boom. I can do that all day. You can throw it. However, when I do this, I have no control and I can't actually feel the ball come out of my stick. Versus I have this light grip, I load it up. Every single time the ball comes out, I can feel it snap out. And then what we're gonna learn here is how to manipulate the wrist and then have the ball come out in different spots. And that's the whole goal here. Because if you notice, we're playing catch right now. I'm not just throwing it at Coach Matt. I'm seeing his stick, and he should have his stick up every time. So yeah, I'm seeing his stick, and my goal is to put that ball right into his stick. I said this to some of the older guys earlier. You never outgrow partner passing. You just get faster at it, and you get better at it, and you go so fast that it becomes difficult again. This is a skill that we could do for 2 hours straight today, and it would still be super helpful. You never master this, because even Coach Matt and I, we could do this way faster. Coach Matt can get rid of one extra little wiggle. He can catch and load in one motion. I can do the same thing. You never outgrow this, and then you get to a point where you start doing the other hand, not in different spots. And that's the whole goal here, because if you notice, we're playing catch right now. I'm not just throwing it at Coach Matt. I'm seeing his stick, and he should have his stick up every time. So yeah, I'm seeing his stick, and my goal is to put that ball right into his stick. I said this to some of the older guys earlier. You never outgrow partner passing. You just get faster at it, and you get better at it, and you go so fast that it becomes difficult again. This is a skill that we could do for 2 hours straight today, and it would still be super helpful. You never master this, because even Coach Matt and I, we could do this way faster. Coach Matt can get rid of one extra little wiggle. He can catch and load in one motion. I can do the same thing. You never outgrow this, and then you get to a point where you start doing the other hand. The biggest thing, I think the most important thing that we can learn about throwing and catching, what would you guys think it is? What's the most, I said a lot of things there. What was the most important thing I said?
Snap of the wrist.
I would say from a mechanical standpoint, learning how to snap your wrist and understanding how to release the ball with your wrist is probably the most important thing mechanically. But I think the most important thing that we said back there was you can always improve your stick work. Having that mindset I think is, obviously all the mechanics come into it, but that mindset is the most important thing. Because sometimes we get in these different settings in practice where it's like, oh, we're doing this drill again, you know, like we're doing partner passing or line drills, and nobody gets excited. Always challenge yourself, like you get a chance to play this game and you get a chance to do any of these drills and work on your skills. You know, if you attack that with enthusiasm, it is amazing how much better you get. Because like I said, even the person here so far in this clinic that has the best stick, their stick could be even better. Myself included. You know, whoever here, Coach Matt is playing real high level college lacrosse, he's one of the best players on the team. His stick can still get better. Your stick can always get better, so always maximize these opportunities. Sound good? Here's what we're gonna do. We got some line drills set up. They're gonna start in close. So here's what I want. I want all our kind of younger crew is gonna be on these far 3 lines, and then the older crew will be over this way. But really, what I'm gonna give you guys the reins here, especially the older guys. Pick up these balls, let's get these lines even, and then once we get ready, we'll start doing line drills. Correct, right here?
Yes, Coach.
So one thing I want to challenge you guys. This is our triple threat spots. So no matter where you catch it, let's try to get here before we shoot. I'm seeing a lot of guys catch it, slow their feet down, and then drop our stick and doing a bunch of crazy extra stuff. And I'd say this, the coolest thing about lacrosse, it is a very creative game. There's a million different ways to do stuff, right? Like you can shoot the ball from here. You know, you can shoot it like this. You can shoot it all kinds of different ways. But what I would encourage all of you guys to do is learn and understand how to shoot it from here to a good spot first. Learn this skill first, then we build everything else. And so far, I don't think I've seen a single person really like go full speed, catch it, load on the shoulder, and put the ball to a spot overhand. And that is going to be the way you guys are going to score the majority of your goals if you guys are scoring goals. It's going to be up on the shoulder, snapping it to a spot. So I want you guys to focus on this next round. Number one, run through the catch. I'm sprinting through this thing. Once I catch it, I bring it to my shoulder. Once I'm here, all I'm doing is picking right or left. Right or left. Once I pick right or left, I'm snapping that top hand towards my target, just like I was when I was passing earlier, but I'm throwing as hard as I can. And like, my challenge to you guys really is, I keep saying full speed, and like, especially my older guys, who I know how fast you are, don't ever like waste these cuts, right? You guys get an opportunity to practice today. Don't ever get a rep where you're just kind of cruising. When we're first building the skill, yes, if you're really new to this, and this is uncomfortable, you should absolutely go at this piece. Here you go. This pace, catch, load. Go at this pace, get comfortable. Once you're comfortable doing that, then the goal is, if I'm getting this rep, I'm here and I'm flying. Here you go. I'm going full speed, and I should be sprinting through without a ball. I want you to go through the motion of catch, load, shot. And I want you to feel what it feels like to get your stick through fast. Because when we work on these shots, an important piece of this time in your shot is having power to shoot the ball hard. And the way you do that, you generate it through your feet, through your core, and then lastly through your hands and your arms. So we got to make sure when we go to shoot this, we step towards our target hard. So what that looks like from a footwork standpoint, we do like a crow hop or like a shuffle step. Well, all it is if I'm set up like this with the ball, my back leg is going to explode behind my front, and then I'm going to load up and I'm going to explode off that leg towards the target. So what that looks like, going fast, back leg behind, load, explode through. And if you guys will notice, when I finish this shot, my body's like falling into the goal. Well, the way I was taught how to do this is every time you shoot it, you should finish your shot, and your momentum should have you fall into the goal, and then you should basically walk in towards the goalie and like tell him what's up. You got to walk in and stare him down. So when you go to shoot, don't load. Here you go. We never want to. We never want to shoot this. We never want to shoot this and then just be like, all right, my weight's back here. I'm gonna now get out of the drill. Take your time in the drill. Own your space. If it's my turn to shoot, here you go. I catch this thing. I load up. Let it fly. And all my energy is at the goalie. And notice I'm taking my time. I can hang out here as long as I want. Because when you're shooting in this drill, it's your turn to do the drill. Don't worry about getting out of the way for anybody. Does that make sense? So one more time, I catch this thing, I load up. Here you go. Load up, find my spot, let it fly. Put all my energy, everything, I'm owning this area. Own this area. And the last thing I'll say to help you do it, focus on your bottom arm. The harder you pull with your bottom arm, the faster you're gonna get your hands through and the harder you're gonna shoot. Sound good? All right, here we go.
Your momentum, right?
Make sure that side arm or
Nice.
that's overhand.
One from my side too.
Good.
And yeah.